Strong, powerful high notes. Everyone wants them, but how do you get them without straining your voice? Stay tuned. I'm going to show you my best tips for building strength in your high notes. And if you want to learn how to get the best out of your voice, you can download my book, Beginning Singing, for free at the link below. All right, let's jump into it. Now, to start off with, we don't want to shout and strain. That is not the way to get the best out of your voice. First of all, it's going to wear out your voice. You're going to get tired, and it can really cause you problems down the road if you continue to do that. Also, it's going to greatly limit your range. So when I talk about big high notes, I'm not talking about shouting. As a matter of fact, it's best to approach this from the lighter side. Now, a falsetto, foo, is relatively easy to do. And the reason is it doesn't require a lot of coordination or strength. If you have trouble finding your falsetto, just go like a cuckoo clock. Cuckoo, cuckoo, coo. There it is. It doesn't have a lot of vocal fold closure or vocal cord closure. Let me tell you what I mean. When you're singing, our vocal cords come together and they resist the air. Now, they can come together just for a short while and then pop open and mostly stay open, close quickly, and open again. This is called the closed quotient. And when they don't stay closed very long, that's a low closed quotient. So within this cycle of opening and closing, you could have a closed quotient of just 10%. That's very breathy, very airy. Now, you can go too far with your closed quotient, and everything is locked up and strained. You start pushing like 90%. That's not good either. What we want to do is gently but deliberately increase our closed quotient, how long those vocal cords stay closed. The longer they stay closed, the more energized a sound wave it creates. Also, the vowel, the resonance. In a falsetto, there's not a lot of high frequency energy. So if you take an EQ system, and you'll hear DJs do this, and what they'll do is they will take the sound and they'll take all the high frequencies out. So you've got, and then they'll add them back in. When we're singing falsetto, we're more there. There's not a lot of high frequency energy. When we want to belt, when we sing powerful high notes, we need to boost this high frequency energy. But again, if we overshoot it, we can end up yelling. So here's what I suggest you do. You can do this on whatever scale you like. I'm just going to demonstrate on this scale just so you get the idea. So I'm going to start out falsetto-y and lights. So, no problem there. I'm not straining, but it's not very big, right? It's very light. It's kind of falsetto-y. So what I want to do is increase my vocal fold, vocal cord resistance. And I do that by just introducing a little cry. And I'm going to take that K of coo, and I'm going to replace it with a hard G. G, G, G. G, 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 G. So you can see there's a little more energy as I go higher. It's not there's more there. There's more resistance. There's more chord closure. Now, little by little, I will start to feel more resistance. And that to me, do this for me, say, feels like I'm pressing down, as opposed to pushing up. That feeling of increasing resistance. Guh. Now, I'm going to open the vowel slightly as well. So I'm going to change it to guh. Guh, 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 guh. Guh, 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 guh. So I'm starting to get more energy. Guh, 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 guh. Now I want to watch the vowel. I don't want to go guh, 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 guh. I'm starting to shout. You can take the vowel too far. But if the vowel is too closed, guh, 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 it's okay. And you actually may want to do that at first. But there's not as much energy in the high frequencies. As I open the vowel, it gets brighter. There's more energy in the high frequencies. Those high frequencies are going to cut. You can hear it. Ooh, no high frequencies. Boosted high frequencies. So your belt is going to have more of that boost. Now, the other great tool that I love is singing with a straw. So this is made by VoiceStraw. And what it is, it's a straw. It also has a silicone cup. And I put the straw in here and I seal this tight around my mouth. And what it does is it provides this back pressure. It makes it easier to sing. There's a whole bunch of science involved in it, but trust me, it works. So when I go to sing something, if I'm struggling, right? I can't reach it. I can, it's much easier to hit because of the straw. So you belt into the straw and you can start to find that place in your voice, that strong, belty sound. So the secret is take this step by step, bit by bit. If you feel your voice get tight, if you feel it jam up, back off. Back off the chord closure, close down the vowel, and just get it to where it feels comfortable. And then we start increasing the chord closure, we start opening the vowel, and then we can start to belt into straws so that we can really feel that in our voice. And the next thing you know, you can belt high notes. Hey, if this is helpful, subscribe to the channel, click the like button. You can get my book, Beginning Singing, at the link below, and we'll talk soon. Take care.